Shabarya pujita samyak Ramo Dasharathatmajaha.
Shabarya pujita samyak Ramo Dasharathatmajaha.
Pampa tire Hanumata Sangato Vanarenaha.
Pampa tire Hanumata Sangato Vanarenaha.
So we saw in the last class the final meeting of Lord Rama and the great ascetic Shabari, this beautiful saintly tapaswini, this beautiful ascetic who was waiting for those 13 years after the departure of the other sages who she was with. Finally, Sri Rama arrives at the hermitage and they have their dialogue, their exchange. Shabari expresses her devotion to Sri Rama and the moment she's been waiting for. That one mistake she had done in her previous life, she had to pay such a heavy price in descending on earth in a human form and from the celestial worlds. And so those years of tapas, Sri Rama asked her, is everything okay? Do you feel your penance is fulfilled? Are you ready to move on? All the disciplines of asceticism with reference to food, your diet, your contemplations, all your practices, do you feel a sense of fulfillment? And when he asked her, her natural reply was, well, upon seeing you, having your darshan, all my tapas is complete. There is nothing more I want. It is complete for me. I am ready to drop this mortal coil and proceed back to the higher worlds. And so with this, Shabari moves on, casts herself into the fire and moves on, and Sri Rama shares with Lakshmana, well, our bad karma is also over. Our good days have come with meeting Shabari, and now the important turn of events will be when we meet Sugriva. And so therefore let us move on to Pampa river bank, and we will see, we have to cross these forests and we will reach Rishyamukha hill where we will meet Sugriva. And so with this they reach Pampa, they look at that area, a very, very powerful, a very beautiful, enchantingly beautiful is nature in that belt. And so admiring that whole area, the whole vicinity, Sri Rama looks at things. It is April, the spring season has come. Even not only the bushes, the trees themselves have begun to flower. There is so much fragrances all around. And the birds and the breeze and the water birds and all of that, all are making merry, and the winter is gone, the spring has come. In this mood, well, Sri Rama's grief again surfaces. So aggrieved and unhappy he is at the loss of Sita Devi, that Lakshmana, again seeing his older brother in this state, he reminds him one more time, Have fortitude, O brother. Samstabha Rama Bhadram te Ma Shuchaha Purushottama. May you not give yourself to grief. You are forgetting who you are. So smritva viyogajam dukkham tyaja sneham priye jane ati snehaha parishvangat varti ardrapi dahyate. There's so much of sneha, so much of affection is not good for you, he says. He says, a very interesting example he gives. He says when there is, if there is too much oil in the lamp, when there is excessive oil, even if the wick is wet, it will still burn because there is so much oil. Oil means sneha, it sticks. And so this over love and attachment to Sita Devi is not good. Your love is like this sneha, like this oil. It's too much in excess and it will make you also forget who you are. It's making you forget who you are. Don't you worry. Wherever she has been taken, even if we have to go to Patala, to the nether worlds, to the lowest of the nether worlds, and find that Ravana will never survive. We will vanquish him yadi gacchati patalam. Even if he is hiding there in the nether worlds, he cannot escape us. But let us first find out where he is. We don't even know where he is. Let us first find out where he is, and either he will return Sita Devi to us or he will meet his end, and therefore please do not forget who you are. All we need to do now is not give way to depression. These are your tips, okay? These are the lessons. If we wonder what lessons we can get from Ramayana, there is hundreds and thousands of pearls of wisdom here. He says, Swasthyam bhadram bhajasu arya tyajatam kripanamatihi. Give up this faint-heartedness. Arto hi nashta karyarthaihi ayatnena adhigamyate. Utsaha balavan arya. The biggest, the most powerful tool you have is effort. Effort. There is nothing in life you cannot overcome with effort. And therefore, utsaha balavan. And nothing, lokeshu na kinchid abhi durlabham. Sotsahasya, for one who puts in effort, there is nothing which cannot be achieved in the world, and only you need to make sure you don't get disheartened, okay? This is who is telling whom? Lakshmana is telling Sri Rama. Don't get disheartened, and you are forgetting Mahatmanam Kritatmanam Atmanam Navabuddhyase. You've forgotten your powers. I'm only reminding you. You know who you are. I'm only reminding you. Don't let a faint-heartedness really get to you. And so when Sri Rama hears his younger brother saying all this, so once again, like before, dhairyam upagamate tyajya shokam cha moham cha. He didn't say, hey, you shut up, don't tell me what to do. No. These are all our problems to talk back, He heard his younger brother and he let go. Tyajya shokam cha moham cha. Giving up shoka, sorrow, giving up delusion, just dropped. He dropped that. Dhairyam upagamat, and got back his courage. After that, Sri Rama and Lakshmana, they began to survey the forests went to the plains, entered the caves, and really kept moving along everywhere they could in that region. And very soon, that faraway hill, Sugriva, the great Vanara king, who had been exiled by his brother Vali, who was sitting there, and he saw Dadarsha. He saw these two unusual, intruders into this territory. And that Vanara got so frightened that Valmiki says he froze. He even forgot to take his food. He could not move anymore. He just froze in fear. That is how scared he was. And seeing him like this, he is a king, okay? What will happen to his subjects? Who are the subjects? His others belonging to his race. The other Vanaras are around him. Thousands of them. Seeing the king like that, what did they do? They went into hiding. They went into hiding, and in that region was this cave of Matanga Muni, and they went straight into that and remained there. Well, that was an area. That was an area where he was exiled. He had exiled himself there, knowing that his brother, who had thrown him out of the kingdom, that brother Vali had no entry in this region. He could not, because he was under the curse of his sage. He could not enter, and therefore for Sugriva, this was a very safe area to be. And so, but he was frightened. And he believed in his dukkham, in his grief, in his sorrow and fear. He believed that Vali, his brother, who is now his enemy, had sent these two people in disguise. And so when he sits there, Hanumanji, who is with him, he is his wise counsel. There are those 5 Vanaras who are the main Vanaras. Hanumanji is one of them, and he looks at him and says, Sambramaha tyajyatam eshaha sarvaihi vali krite mahan, vali krite mahan, O mahan, O great being. So here, Girivaraha bhayam neha nasti, neha asti. Fear of Vali is not in this mountain. This mountain is Malaya mountain, Rishyamukha mountain. Are you forgetting? How can Vali send anybody here? Give up your fear. You are behaving really like a monkey, he says. Hanumanji tells his king Sugriva, because he talks frank to him, he says, Shakha mrigatvam te aho, oh my God, you are behaving like a king, a monkey, not like a king. So Shakha mrigam, the animal, the tree animal, okay, is a word in Sanskritam. Shakha means tree, mrigam means an animal. So why are you behaving like a Shakha mrigam, he says. Aho Shakha mrigatvam te vyaktameva plavangama lagu chittaya atmanam nasthapayasi yaha matau. It's very, very, very evident that you are a monkey. Your behavior is of a monkey because of this lagu chitta, a certain smallness in the brain, your brain is small, and therefore you cannot hold on to one conclusion. Interesting observation. when our brain is small, even if we have made a conclusion, we will not hold it. Sugriva knows very well Vali cannot enter. He cannot send anybody. It is his territory. His thought itself cannot enter here. What about intentions? Not possible. This is a conclusion, but he forgets. Why does Sugriva forget this? Why has fear struck him? Because his mind is small. Small means frivolous. Frivolous mind, changing mind, and forgets that, I had concluded that before he's forgotten. Fear has gripped him so much. And so he says, that is why you have forgotten. So this is something wrong. You are much more intelligent than this. Nature has given you a gift to read, to sense the other by just watching the gestures. If you have noticed animals, they are so tuned to their environment. They watch you, whether you're going to approach them with kindness or with a stick in hand or with a anger in you. They know when to be around you and when to run away from you, is it not? If you have had pets, you know. Mere intention they pick, they know your vibration. That's why intentions of fear, when you have fear, the snake will come up like that. But if you simply walk without fear, he also moves away. Animals are so tuned with nature, so alert to the environment and other life forms. They know where to go, where to have affinity and where not to. Hanumanji reminds Sugriva, where are those skills of yours? You have those skills. What skill? Buddhi vijnana sampannaha angitaihi sarvam achara. All you conduct yourself recognizing the intentions of what is around you. The energy vibrations of your environment you recognize. Where is that? Use that. And so, well, when he says that, he says, if you don't use that, you don't deserve to be our king. You cannot rule your subjects. You must use those skills. And, well, Sugriva listens to him and says, who will not be afraid of these two people? They look so powerful. And I know how shrewd my older brother is. He will do anything to come here. He is capable of disguising. You know what, Hanuman? You are very good in finding out. Ingitanam prakaraihi rupa vyabhashanena cha gneyam. You are very good in understanding gestures, understanding facial expressions, and your talking, mutual talking with others is so clear. Your thoughts and words are so crystal clear that I really believe you should go there and find out who they really are. I will wait here. You go and find out. And so, well, this is the order from Sugriva, his Raja. And so Hanumanji, he goes towards the two ascetics. It's a beautiful first meeting of Hanumanji with Sri Rama and Lakshmana. Something we've been looking forward to really. For those brought up in this culture, this is really, it is the ultimate because it's the beginning of hope. It's the beginning of hope.